Right, I don't know how you guys lay out your spots. Sometimes it's just through eye. Sometimes you can box and you can measure it all in. Sometimes I find doing it by eye is a little bit nicer. I've got 6 spots to put in this whole space. I'm going to do some kind of 4, like the side of a die, and then 2 down the end. But because of the loft hatch there, it's going to be an awkward 2 down here, so I might do 1 just close to the hatch here, and then this one as far over to the right as possible, just about there. I've measured the width of this space. I think, in my opinion, the width of the space, which is, well, the half of it is 585, which is that measurement there. Standing back here, I think having them, although it looks off-center with the door, I think it'll look nicer overall because you've got 2 more spots down here. So I'm going to do, the 2, there's 1 there, and there's going to be 1 to the side of the loft hatch, and then there'll be another one somewhere there, and then another one back here, I think. All in a row. I think it looks nicer center of that, this gap here, rather than doing them in line with the door and then be off-center. And then these 4 will be nice and easy, and then those 2 just mirror that, just make a distance. I've got the laser out. I haven't got to be too precise. You can see there's my 585 from this left wall out, so it's the same. I've not got to be too precise because there's still got a plasterboard it, so I'm going to get the cables in the rough locations, put my cable stapler, pin it in, and then take a picture, write it on the plasterboard wall as Sparky standard, write the plan on the plasterboard wall, take a picture, and then I'll use that when I come back to second fix. But yeah. So it only took me 5 minutes to wire all this, but just so you know, so the center of that gap is 585. I mirrored that for these 2 on this side, so luckily that was the old switch line, or that was the old light, to be honest. Managed to pull it back, managed to loop in at the first spot and the second spot, and I've wired off that second spot then and looped into there. Woo! Almost fucked over. And then that was this one, and then went across, loop along there. But I measured 585 off that wall in, and looking at it, standing back, I say, never quite, how do I put it? Like, sometimes by eye is better than measurements, and that actually looks like nice, that 585 off the side there. So hopefully I'll make a little note now and then terminate them. I'm going to terminate them all now, sorry. Put all the columns on, plug them in, and so they've got some light, leave them hanging, and then when he comes, I think the dude's going to plasterboard himself, he can unplug them and just plasterboard up, and then I can come back and drill my 72mm hole in all those positions. I'll take a measurement. And actually, so they're 585 from that wall there, but they're almost exactly 4 foot between each of these 4 lights, which is nice. So yeah. Sometimes it works out that way. Sometimes you measure like 7 or 8 times, then you think, oh no, that, dividing it up by 2 or 3 or whatever doesn't work, and then you do it by eye and it looks a little bit nicer. So yeah. Right, I'm going to terminate them all up now. I love this little folding bucket. I got a couple of big ones, couple of small ones. I have one for clean stuff, so when I've got light bins to put up, and I've got another one for dirty stuff when I'm mixing up filler or like little rubbish bags. But yeah, get a couple, they're really good. I can't remember who I first saw it from. I can't remember if it was Jordan from Artisan or Luke, I'm not sure.